Trying to find my keys. I gotta crank my code. Mario got his cranked and got his rolling, child. Let me see. You know I'm so nervous about that, honey. Cause you already know what happened to me, baby. I'm finna crank it up now. I don't think it's the battery though. I think it's the security system with the fob. I don't know because every time Mario takes me to the doctor, I said listen to the radio and all that crap and yeah. And then we had to call and get a boot. I told him, why you listen to the radio? You don't go in there with me. He know he don't supposed to be listening to no radio, child. Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, y'all, okay. Hey, legendary. Legendary said, good. Hey, Sting Boo. How you feeling? Okay, y'all. So listen. My son did get all of the snow off my car, right? He did. And it was packed with snow. All right. So let's pray this bad boy crank up, Lord. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It crunk up, y'all. They let that bad boy run for a few. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Okay, my son letting his run too. All right, y'all. I'm walking on this fam, y'all. Look at my neighborhood. Well, this is my daddy's neighborhood, y'all. I have to go look and see what my neighborhood looking like. Of course, I won't be able to get down there to see what it look like for days, but my driveway is a steep hill, and I already know I would not be able to get down it or get up crying, child. Until this all clear up, then I'm gonna go check on my house. But listen, feel like I know still. It's okay though. You cannot do anything. You don't have to do anything. Now, who done walked across the? Now look at this. Somebody done tracked up the yard, the perfect yard, a whole line. This got to be my child when he walked to the store. Okay, so y'all, we getting some traction. The sun is shining. Can you see it? We're gonna get up near 40 today. So they are saying that we will get some stuff to melt with this 40, but bad news going back down to below freezing tonight. So whatever slush is out here is gonna refreeze, y'all. So this is what my street looking like. We done had a few people rolling up and down the street. Ooh, that cat. So, but the main road right there, Mill Branch, y'all, they rolling. See, you got folks pulling folks up after they towing people, and it's a lot of people paying it forward out here, y'all, for real. And towing people and making rides for people and taking people to the stores, and some of them charging and some of them not charging. So it's a beautiful thing. Uh-oh, I hear the police. Oh, they still out here pulling people over in this snow, y'all. Whew. But this is what we looking like. I ain't walking all the way down there, y'all, but this is what our yard looking like. Ooh, let me see. I can't see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Nightbot the inner builder. He said, make sure y'all hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. It don't cost nothing. You're watching, you can like. It's free. Charge a good time. Girlfriend don't show the text. Ooh, did I show any? I show one trend. Can y'all let me see? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can still hear me. I just got a phone call, honey. Probably kicked out the sound. Okay, y'all can still hear me? Okay, good, good, good. Okay. So charge to the gang, girl. Oh, yeah, honey. I was hoping I didn't, did I? Them streets look like Alaska streets. I know. This is so crazy. We hadn't had it to look like this, y'all, in years. Honestly. If we do get snow, periodically, and ice and stuff periodically every year. But it ain't never like this. But I think it's beautiful, y'all. Schools are closed here again today and tomorrow. We just got the word. So looks like they won't be going back until Monday. Hopefully. Now they talking about some more snow coming over the weekend with very, very, very below freezing. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I'm on lunch break, so I want to come and say hey. Okay, charge to the game said I don't think so. Just don't want you. Okay, well, thank you. Ooh, I know I wouldn't have showed mine. I probably showed damn son came by mistake, but that's okay. Hopefully it was so quick. They ain't even they ain't get it. But my baby, he done did a lot out here, y'all. He done, like I said, he done got all the snow off my car. My car was packed with snow. So, and it is melting because, like I said, we 40 some degrees today. So it ought to get some of this stuff up, but with the below freezing temps tonight, whatever out here gets slushed over, it's gonna ice over, y'all. Are any stores open? Yes, legendary. Stores are open. Well, I'm gonna say some stores are open. And everything is not open. My nephew got out this morning and he went to what my nephew had went to. Y'all actually it's not cold out here today. Cause I just got on my jacket and I'm okay. This probably has been the warmest day since this whole event happened. And I think it's about 39 degrees. He went to Walmart this morning out there where he lived and it was open. And I think we got a Dixie Queen open. Um the corner stores are open. So it's some stuff open, legendary. It's some stuff open. It's some stuff. Ricky, now do you see a nephew right here? How rude. But y'all know I had to come out here so I could show y'all what it's like out here. Cause this like the first actual day I have come outside. Cause cabin fever is a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. And I believe cabin fever has started to set in on me from being in this house since Friday. Oh, I about good. I'm about to show all my stuff. Let me turn this camera around. Um, but yep, I just wanted to crank up my car and crank up my car and make sure it's running good and all that kind of stuff. We still can't get this bad boy here started. So we don't know what's wrong. It won't turn over. It just won't turn over. And there was nothing wrong with it a couple of months ago when my grandbaby when he rode it. But it won't crank. Don't know what's going on. Just don't know, y'all. Hopefully it'll crank today because it is getting a little warmer today. So maybe it'll crank today. Hold on, y'all. Oh, let me see y'all up because I'm tired. Whew. Now it's actually warmer right there, I guess, because um it's actually warmer out there because the sun out. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, but it's gonna get below freezing tonight, so whatever slush and melt gonna refreeze. That's why the kids out again today and tomorrow. I mean tomorrow. They just sent the message. They just sent the message. They said they out tomorrow too. Hold on, y'all. I had knocked myself out. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. It snowed in Dallas and in Austin, but it didn't do nothing in Houston. It just got a little cold. Ooh, wait, ain't that something? I know you glad. Cause we tired of it, y'all. We ready for it to be over. Did you Google or YouTube some tips? Well, I think my son did legendary, and I think the conclusion is that the battery is something is going on with the battery. Something going on with the battery. So I don't know if the battery need charging, baby, or what. So they didn't came to the conclusion that there's something going on with the battery. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So. hmm Something going on with the battery. But I'm just out here watching my vehicle, watching his. and enjoying this sunlight, y'all. I've been tired of this house. What y'all got going on? How's the weather in y'all neck of the woods? Check in with me and let me know. Ooh, it's lunchtime and I want something other than what I've been eating, y'all. Ooh, 62. Ooh, Sting, send some of that weather this way. Send it this way, honey. Hi, Terrell. Hey, Essie. I love your beautiful. Thank you. The question of the day, y'all, is something you can't believe is real. That's what the question is. Ooh, honey. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I ain't missing nobody. Speaking to nobody. Okay, freezing cold in California until like California. Foggy, dense fog. Ooh, how is it, Renee? My car just cut off. Is it supposed to do that with the remote start? I guess so after so many minutes. Ooh, freezing cold in California. Really? Ooh. Terrell says Lovato. Is that a place? Yes, thank you and hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to In the Safe Zone. Y'all ain't doing nothing but checking in with my people while I'm on lunch break working remotely. Hey, Fish Hub, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm tired and I'm ready to get up out of this. I'm ready to get up out this house. We've been snowed in and iced in since Friday, and I am over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And cabin fever was starting to set in, honey. And I was like, I'm getting out today. Let me walk outside. Let me get some of this good. What is it? Vitamin D? What is the sun? Cause I was about to get depressed. How you doing, Essie? Did you tell me where you was tuning in from, Essie? Where are you tuning in from, baby? I can't believe it's real. It's audacity this man has. Come on, keep on with it. Come on, Sting. What you saying, Pooh? Y'all hit the like button and share the live for me if you will. I should have came live from my other page, y'all. I need to be giving happy hour lounge some watch hours. I don't know why I keep forgetting to come live. Mario! Mario! Did you turn your car off? Because if you didn't, it's off. Because mine went off too. I know mine's supposed to go off. Yeah, I cut mine off. Okay. I'm from Arizona. Where are you from, beautiful? I'm from Memphis. Oh, what's the temperature in Arizona? What's the weather like? Your viewpoint on I Show Speed in Africa. I don't have one. What's your viewpoint? What's your viewpoint, Vaso Faso? Let me know what you think. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Casanat. One of my faves. I'm trying to see what he got going on. I know he breaking from streaming and doing his like fashion thing. I'm just trying to make sure he okay with this whole Gigi thing. P a low key narcissist, and I know that, so you can imagine what I put up with and what I'm tired of putting up with. Oh yeah, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Y'all be careful out there now. They rolling, but baby, they need to slow down. I know Sting. I know. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to crank my car up one more time. Make sure. Uh-oh, I think it's gone. It sure cut off. I bet the battery gone down now. Maybe I gotta wait a few more minutes before I can remote start it. Maybe that's how it work. What time is it? 12:30. Okay. I, I got a little more time left. I need to go get my water. Y'all don't let me go over time. Please don't. I gotta be back in 30 minutes. I got my heater right here, but it's warmer out there. I need to go stand out there. It's cold in this garage, y'all. I've been dealing with him for over 15 years. We've never lived together, so that helps a lot. Not trying to start over. Oh, honey, who wants to start over with some relationships? Sting, I feel you. Sting, that's honestly how I feel. Because, you know, as you know, I've been widowed now for like, what, 2 years and a half, and I don't want to start over either. I don't want to start over. I don't want to start over. I don't want to start over as far as getting to know somebody all over again. Um, you know, it's just too much going on in the world with people, and you know, me and my husband was together 23 years, so it's like times was different back then than it is now, And I know it's still like some good men out there, good wholesome men, and all of that. I know it is. I know everybody, every man out here is not corrupt. Every man out here is not, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I just don't know how I feel about ever starting over again. And plus, I ain't even on that right now or whatever. But saying if it gets to that, I'm with you, Sting. I don't want to start over. Oh my God. I do not. I don't even want to think about starting over. You know? That's the thing with me. Now, dating and, having, going out and stuff, I don't have no problem with it. But when you get into talking about that relationship word, I don't know. We just got to see what's going to happen with me, honey, because y'all know how it is. Hey, Looney. Looney say, sis, I'm wholesome. Sis, I'm a wholesome man living a life. Looney, what you doing, honey? Welcome, welcome, welcome back in the chat, boo. Love you, sis. Safe. I know. I love you too, Looney. Sting said, hey, Looney. Wholesome. Look at you, Looney. You are so crazy. We were just talking about the starting over and stuff like that, and relationship wise, and after being up in a relationship so long, and I don't know about this starting over thing. I'm with you on that. I don't know. Saret said, hey lady, you was like, I know, Saret, it wouldn't stop. Y'all know it kicked me. And it wouldn't stop. Normally the live YouTube will stop the live after so long. It ain't never took that long for the live to stop. I don't know what happened. I don't know why my live was still going all night. I couldn't stop it. YouTube kicked me, and then YouTube normally will stop the live after so long, but why it just kept going. It just kept going, and I was like, oh my God. Then it caught me at the stupidest time, looking up and looking down, looking up. I was like, this is just crazy. Just like my sister, her husband passed away over 15 years ago, and she's still not with another man. I get it. I get it, because don't nobody want to be trying to start over and, getting to know nobody and going through that whole process. And, it just, don't nobody want to do that. Don't nobody want to start over like that. Now, say for instance, if you meet somebody you already been knowing, you know, but that's different. But somebody completely new that you don't know nothing about in this world, True. I got a joke, my sister. We know, but we know. It didn't stop. I don't know, Saret. I don't know why it didn't stop. Saret, you kind of look like Toya, right? Oh boy, Looney, Lil Wayne, baby mama. I don't want no problems, Looney. Oh, I got to look at your picture, Saret, again, so I can see what Looney talking about. Saret said, "I don't want no problems, Looney." Saret said, "Okay, Looney, look, stop now. You ain't gonna have no problems, boo." But that's a good question though, y'all. How many in here, like really honestly, truly in this chat, engaging and in the clouds? How many of you would start over like that? Like what me and Sting talking about we don't want to do. Sting said, "Hey, production." He said, "Hey, Sting." Seriously, like, how many of y'all would actually start all the way over with a relationship? I'm talking about all the way over from the beginning. You don't even know, no, y'all don't even know each other. I'm curious as to see what the chat got to say about that. Please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you, AI Stream Element. Yeah, all right, sis. Safe love. We right, ain't it? That's a hard question in the Safe Zone. I know. I'm telling you, this man know I'm a little crazy, and I know he a little crazy. So somehow we work. That's the way you go. That's the way. That's the way you go. Luna says, "I don't want to." Because relationships are a lot of work, especially a new one. Absolutely. I'm talking about starting all the way from the bare minimum beginning. So I just want to know what y'all take is. That's the question I should have put up there. Let me see if it'll let me take this down and put that question up. It might not let me do it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. It'll let me do it. I'm gonna put that question up there. It might not even let me put it. I'm gonna see if it let me do that, y'all. Yeah, it wouldn't let me put it all the way in there because it only give you so many words. But y'all get the question. Will you start over from the beginning in a new relationship? Yes. That's the question. Wait a minute, what legendary said? Okay, Carrie says, I absolutely would. Okay, Carrie. I see you. Welcome to In the Safe Zone. Thank you for commenting. Legendary said, I have, but I started over from a 10-year marriage. Woo! Then a new marriage is 10 years count. Oh, Legendary, I'm so happy for you. See, I wish that could happen for me. But, I don't think it would. We were married, would have been 9 years, together 23. And he's been gone 2.5 years now. I'm so happy for you, Legendary. If I could go back, I would have stayed in college for my computer animation, but I do want my kids. Okay. That's understandable, Looney. Leave the baby mama drama. Okay, so you don't want to start over. Legendary. Salute. Yeah, it's there. Okay. This dating world is crazy right now. If something happened to this marriage shit, I'm done. I see Legendary. That's where my mind is. Look at the pick of the litter. And I mean, no pun intended, y'all. But I'm just saying. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Just the thought of starting over with somebody new that you don't even know.
when you're coming off of a 23 relationship, whether your spouse passed or you divorced or whatever happened, y'all just break up. Who wants to do that? Who wants to start from the beginning, all over again, getting to know somebody all over again, gaining trust all over again? Who wants to do that? Hey, Gamma. Luna says, "Red Six Love, I need to go back." Gamma speaking to Looney. Jamal says, "Sorry for your loss." Absolutely. Thank you. Done it after 23 years. Life went on. Here I am. Okay, well, good for you, Carrie. Saret says, "Do you feel like it's too soon in the season? But how much time is too soon?" Saret, I really don't feel like it's too soon because my mind ain't at that point, yet. So, I guess the amount of time is really dependent upon that person and the relationship they had. I'm gonna put it to you like that, cause some people wait a year, some people wait 2 years, some people wait 5 years, some wait. Everybody wait time is different. So I guess it just depends. So I don't, I would say too soon would be 6 months, between 6 months and a couple, maybe 6 months to a year or two. I would think it's too soon because you haven't given yourself enough time to possibly heal from the loss and the grief. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you healed from it before you can put your all into any type of new relationship. That's my take on it. And I feel like can't nobody take my husband's place. Nobody. That's how I feel. So, it's going to be hard for a brother coming behind my husband. Safe don't TMI be back. I'm flirting with Serena. Look at you, Lonely. You, Brittany probably in the bushes, honey. She might be in the bush. Time is it now? She ain't in the bushes. Need a young brother like myself. What is it, Jamo MC? Jamo MC, how old are you? Break Forever says that's true, yep. And I think age has a big factor. I'm 66. Maybe if I was younger, absolutely. And see, that's how I feel about me. That's how I feel about me. I'm like, oh my God. I know I'm not old or anything, but I'm up there. I'm up there. So to me, starting over, I don't know about that. Hi, Dot and Dot. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, Dot? I'm like this at 57. If you bounced on one, you done bounced on them all. I'll be me and my dogs. And I probably go get me a farm of animals to feed. I get you, legendary. Right. Gamma says, I think it's a feeling, when it's enough time. Yeah. I think it's personal, Gamma. I'm with you on that. And I think it depends on the person, you know. But as a professional, like as in therapy and working with a person, I definitely wouldn't recommend, 6 months. No. I wouldn't recommend that because you're definitely not healed from the loss. Even if you feel like you are, even if it was a bad loss. I mean, even if you wasn't, the situation wasn't good before the loss. And definitely, in my professional opinion, in 6 months, you're not healed from that. Breaks over back to work. Thanks for letting me pop in. Okay, Carrie, come back and chill with us soon, okay? Luna, what you laughing at? Jamo MC. Okay, 25. Oh, Jamo. 25. Oh, no, Jamo. I got a son that's 37, finna be 38. That's a no for me. That is one of my rules. I would never ever date anybody that young at my age. And I definitely would never date anybody younger than my son. That's just a rule of mine. That is a rule of mine, honey. You definitely have to be healed. And you do. You got to. Because if you're not healed, Saret, you're going to take the baggage and everything into the new relationship. And that's not fair. That's not fair to the other person. It's definitely not fair to the other person. You know, it's not fair. That's why in therapy, we stress healing before moving on in any type of way, if at all possible. Because if you choose not to, and everybody has a choice, we can't make our patients do what we want them to do. We can only guide and encourage and advise. So, you know, should they choose to go ahead and just jump into another situation or relationship without healing from the previous relationship or situation, it always ends up being a bad outcome. Most times it always ends up being a bad outcome because you're projecting on this new relationship from this old relationship, or you're projecting not healing from the loss of this person before you jump into a relationship with another person. It's just not fair, in my opinion. It's not fair. So that's how I feel about it. I definitely don't want to start all the way over. I definitely don't. But when I ever, get into that point of, to start back dating or whatever, and even thinking about that, time will tell. Time will definitely tell. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Time will definitely tell. So, but, everybody's different. Everybody feels differently. People go about doing things differently. Um, because I say it all the time on here, one person's healing is not the same as another person's healing. It may not take X this amount of years to get over a loss as it would Y. So everybody different. There's no actual time limit on grief. So I guess I would have to walk back what I said about the 6 months, because to me that's really totally biased, because it's definitely not a time limit on the grieving process. Everybody goes through their 5 stages of grief differently. So I probably would have to walk back on what I said about this 6 months being definitely too soon. Yeah. We should make this a nighttime time. Oh, we should, Sting. Okay. We're gonna revisit this. Absolutely. On one of the night streams. Do you think he would want you to move on and find happiness? Surret, he absolutely would. Because he was that type of person. He was just that type of person. He definitely wouldn't want me unhappy, you know. He definitely would be okay if I moved on eventually. He'd be okay with that. We've talked about those things. Out of 23 years, you get to talk about stuff with a person. We talked about those things. He said that don't you let life pass you by if something happens to me. You know, don't ever feel like you can't move on in your heart or whatever. He was like, I wouldn't want that for you. I want you to be happy. I'm gone. I'm dead and gone. Ain't nothing I can do for you. He was like, so, because we was talking about that one day, just joking around. I think we seen something on TV. It was a sitcom, kind of talking about that, and we brought the conversation up. It was like, what would happen if I left here? And then so that's how that went. So I definitely know, I definitely know that he would want me to be happy. So it's not more or less me, worrying about how he would feel about it, and all of that. It's not that. It's not that. It's more me, you know, because I just feel like he's irreplaceable to me. So that's how I feel. Gunner Mike, you can get on down the road in my Miss Carver voice, baby. Cause ain't no broke bum folk over here. I work every day. Working now, just on break. So thank you for your view and your input. All of which helps me make money on this good app, honey. But tread lightly now. Not too much. Okay, good. So that helps with guilt, maybe. Yeah, it does. It does. Because trust me, guilt plays a role. Like, in the back of your mind, you saying, dang, I really feel guilty for moving on like this. Yeah. So those conversations really help. It's important to have those type of conversations with your spouses. A lot of people don't want to talk about those conversations because they feel like, why are we talking about people dying? Because one day you're going to die. You came here to die. Nobody's going to live forever. So it's good to have those types of conversations and open communications. And me and my husband, we had that. That's how I knew his wishes for when, what happened and, he got in ICU and, that's how I knew the wishes. Because he told me how he didn't want to ever live if anything happened to him. We talked about those things. So that's how I knew what to do. Even though I didn't want to do that, for me, I wanted to keep him here any kind of way that I could possibly keep him here. But I knew his wishes was no, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to put that on you. So those conversations, that's what happens. That when you talk and communicate openly about serious topics in your relationship, then you'll know what to do if it presents itself. Fortunately or unfortunately, you'll know what to do. But your happiness is what you defined it as. That's true. Hi, Donnie. So yeah, you know, everyone has a date. Just as sure as we all born, we all gotta go. So, you know, people be like, I don't want to talk about life insurance. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, but you gotta talk about those things because that's the only way you're gonna know should something happen. You know, so and actually, I'm glad we had those conversations because I needed that. Yep, yep. So that's the way it go, y'all. That is the way it goes. So, ooh, what time is it, y'all? Ooh, it's almost on. Okay. So, I hear getting some of this good old fresh air, y'all. I feel so much better because, you know, cabin fever was about to set in with me. I was getting tired of inside the house. I'm telling y'all, I had to come out. Had to come out, get some good sunshine, walk around out here because, like I said, I've been in the house since Friday. So, cabin fever is a real thing. Me and my husband also, before I left him, I set him down and told him I had done it already. So when this spring started talking, he say, I already know. She told me. Yeah, I get it. Go ahead and let it all out and tell them beforehand. Be open and honest about it. So I see why you did that. thing. You got some good, you know what I'm saying, life type of lessons for us. I wish you had a page, boo. You don't know how many, you don't know how many people you can help and reach, you know. But I get it. You know, these YouTube streets is cutthroat. I'm talking about cutthroat. Nobody wants to be bothered with all this BS that comes with YouTube, honey. So I get it. I get it. I wonder it's my car. What happened? Why it just cut out on me like that? Uh-uh. I think my battery gone, y'all. So when his friend started talking, he can say, I already know she told me that. I get it. I get it. My son gonna have to give me a boost, y'all. There go my battery gone. I knew it was gonna be gone. I knew when it cut off. Ooh, I've been on here 40 minutes, y'all. Oh my. I guess I'm gonna get ready to get up off here because I gotta get back to work, y'all. But it was refreshing talking to y'all during my lunch break and everything. I think I got a few minutes because I didn't go directly. I didn't come out of there directly at one. Please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Absolutely. But stay. We are going to cover this on one of my night streams. This would be a great topic for one of my night streams. Y'all, you look, absolutely correct. But I'm about to get up out of here. Thank y'all. Hit that like button on the way out if you have not already done so. Share the live if you have not already done so. Subscribe if you have not already done so. Listening and working. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go back to work, boo. We working from home too. We remote. And I was just on my lunch break. So I'm finna go back in and everything. Go knock out these last 4 hours, honey. And hopefully I will see you all later on tonight for day 28. I might do a post tonight for day 28, y'all. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. So, but I still got my notes as to what people said they wanted to talk about. I still got everything I need. So we'll get there, y'all. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I'm about to get up off of here before I get kicked and the live get stuck like it did last night. Holla, y'all. Bye.